Hello, ladies and gentlemen, I'm the Innkeeper today. Legs and Timber, there, land of Islay. Fantastic. I even did that weird, like, sort of tone where my voice just sort of changes pitch for a little while and then goes up again. It's very strange. I'm not just sure I said that incorrectly. But yeah, there you go. I'm trying to solve a lag issue right now. It's just started again, where it's just 1 frame per second. I've been trying for ages. I can't get it to work without it just lagging every now and then. Looks like it's fine now, but it's going to start like spazzing out later on. It's going to be... I'm waiting for it. Oh, look at that clean 60 when you zoom all the way in there. Isn't that beautiful? Look at that. Look at that. Well, for you it would be 30, but for me, yeah. Look at that smoothness. And then it's all the way down at 24. Actually, yeah, 23, 24. That's that far. I zoom further out, and actually it gets higher then. But yeah, I think it might be just all of the people. I think I've just got too many people. It's getting harder for the game to process all of these different things that are happening right now. However, what are we going to do this episode? Well, last episode, we just sort of did a few fixes. We fixed this wall because it was incorrect before. Now it is currently back to the way it should be. Even if it does look a little bit strange because this bit just looks odd. But that's the world we live in. We will build this and we'll get this wall done. We'll do the same with the walls over here. Probably later on, but, you know... Oh, wow. How'd they end up all the way over there? Anyway, yeah, probably later on. Merv just flew by. But I'm going to open... I don't want to open the drawer for him, actually, because then he might try and start eating more clothes. He's going to fly off now. There we are. Beautiful. We added some lighting. Not too sure what else we really did, other than just sort of random fixes and random screwing about in general. What we're going to do this episode, though, is we are going to get a herder, and we're going to make this our chicken pen. Get a bunch of chickens, tell them to do things. It'd be pretty great. What we're also going to do is we're going to mark out all of this grass. And we're going to mark it out with particular buildings. And probably just a bunch of random stuff, really. Mostly it's going to be buildings. Mark it out first. We won't be able to build the buildings until we make these walls. Which will be something that we do in the meantime. But I don't think we'll be able to get it done this episode anyway. Or these episodes. I'm trying to do about 2 episodes. So it's going to be 2 episodes. Well, I did say that about Prison Architect, and that still ended up being 3 episodes. I'm just going to keep playing. Oh, God, I already need to clear my throat. Fantastic. I keep having to clear my throat, like, the first 3 minutes of recording. Oh, man, it's the foulest sound. We've got a carpenter up here. It's not doing anything. Let's turn him into a blacksmith. If I can find that. I need to clear my throat again. Okay, that should do it. That was a proper hardcore clear of the throat. Right, stonemason, get to work. Actually, stonemason's not doing anything. Did we collect enough dirt? Raw stone even. We did, which is fantastic. So what we can do is just make some more bricks that we're going to be using to create the bricks. The bricks that we will be using for the town's buildings. So we'll go ahead and do that. Actually, no, because we're going to add to the walls, aren't we? So really what we should do is maybe make a bit more cobblestone. And a bit more of this normal brick right here. Where a bit more, we need to make a lot. Like 1,000. We need quite a lot of this brick. We also have rope that we need to make. Merv is like going mad right now. So let's get this herder. I did say last episode that we would make one of these... Where are the fishermen? Guys? Where are you? You all sleeping? Probably all sleeping. You're not using those beds, which is good. I'm just double checking there. Someone just came out. Oh, yep, you're all sleeping. Okay, that's fantastic. It's good to see. Oh yeah, we've got some miners down here. Maybe we should make one of the miners. Be a herder. So you're already level 3, but you're already a decent miner and a decent builder. So I don't really want to get you to do anything. Someone that's new, maybe. Someone that's not done very much. The stats are sort of average around. Too good of a fisherman, too good of a farmer. Even though you're a fisherman as well. Why are you a fisherman, but then you're 13 level farming? What? Doesn't make sense. All these people are so good at everything. This guy, Claudia. This girl, Claudia. What is she does fishing. She's an okay stonemason. I'd say we've got to have someone do the herding. And I'm going to have to sacrifice you, Claudia, to go and do things that others don't want to do. Because, you know, they're just lazy. That's their fault, though, not mine. Don't blame me. Blame the system. The system screws you. Anyway. Right, so we also need to get some... Oh, no, we've already got some shepherd crocs. Which is fantastic. It looks like she's... Wait, what is she doing? She alright? Claudia, you fine? What's going on right now? Are you depressed? It's fine. I will solve that depression with this delicious cake. I thought there were skeletons then. That scared the hell out of me. That is a good point. Are we going to be attacked anytime soon? Doesn't look like it. I think there's a bunch of wolves running around. But I'm not too sure if there were skeletons. There's the matriarch. Oh, well, they're the wolves. They always bundle up, don't they? The thing is, I'm not really that scared of that, to be honest, because if we got 3 soldiers, I feel like 3 soldiers is like the golden number. I could deal with anything at the moment. They're the skeletons. Hopefully the wolves go toward the skeletons and just get eaten. That'd be pretty fantastic. So by the looks of it, nothing much. So what we're going to do is we're going to go ahead and capture these chickens. I mean, herd them. Yeah, that's what we're doing. Definitely not capture. Yeah. I am a very nice person. That is a torch that needs to be placed at some point, probably because we've run out of thingamajigs. Fantastic. So the herder, Claudia, wherever you are, herder. Where are you, Claudia? You were in the house, I believe. Now you are gone. Okay, Claudia, where the hell are you? Maybe she's already gone to do things. That's probably what's happened. She's already doing her job. It's fantastic. It's good to see people like that. If anything, we need to find where Claudia... there she is. I knew I saw someone walking in the distance just then. Herder. Claudia. What? Okay, yeah, Claudia. The worker. But then I might get confused with the miner. No, I won't. Worker. Hard worker Claudia doing her thing. Just wants the day to go by quicker. What happened here? Everything just went dark, and the frame went, and now it's back, and now it's gone again. We just had a good patch of, like, no drops at all, and now it's just happening again. Our dreams. Our dreams. Yeah, so what we'll get that done. They're going to get some mining done. Also, the latest released, the latest hotfix, as it were, sort of alpha's alpha of Timber and Stone has been released to a separate few. I, unfortunately, were not one of them, which made me very sad. But anyway, that was... oh, we got another person. Looks like an engineer. Why do we keep getting engineers? What's so scientific about our town that you wish to join it every time? Oh, well, that's another person added to the flock. I bet they're a good herder. We're like, oh, good timing, herder, even though you're an engineer. So let's see. Engineer, Stonehammer, you're all right, but what do you got? You're courageous. Good trader as well. Adventuring. I'm not too sure what adventuring really does for you. I mean, I know I can you, but otherwise, why would I make you an adventurer? There just doesn't seem to be any bonus to that. I'm not too sure if I'm missing something there. What can you do? I've got too many stonemasons, in my opinion. I've got a lot of wood. Make you a tailor? But that just feels like I'm wasting resources. Just be a farmer. Yeah, do farming. Be a good little farmer. That's what I say. Not really. We also need to make some more stone hoes. Oh, wow, yeah, we need to make, like, 15 stone hoes. We'll move that up. That'd be pretty great. Claudia, worker, have you picked up the chicken using your amazing... Yeah, there we go. Using the amazing crock right there. She has just pretty much lifted the chicken from its foundation, being its legs, and is now slowly taking it to its breeding doom. It's fantastic. We're going to have a decent supply of arrows soon enough. We need to make a little crate here to help with the gathering of the arrows. I'm not just sure how we would gather them, whether we would very, very evilly pluck the chickens to death. That just sounds cruel. Why would anyone do that? We also have some wood to be cut, so we will go ahead and tell our lumberjack friend to go and do so. And now, we will go ahead and start making the layout for the town. Now, someone did say, before that, let's get rid of this pile, we don't need it to be here anymore. Someone did say that they would like to see a grand and completely amazing hall. I don't know how to build it here. There's not enough space. Like, I mean, obviously if I get rid of that and then get rid of that, there's some space. Move the farm, like, over here. Well, I was going to move it over here eventually anyway. But move the farm. Then, yeah, I guess there would be some space. But then I couldn't make it look amazing. Because, well, it would just look out of place. Because everything around here right now, I just need to set the rules. Okay, we need to make a tavern as well. That's something I completely forgot about. What use would we have making a tavern? I'm trying to think, like, maybe in the tavern that's where the tailor goes. I'm not too sure. I gotta have some sort of use for it. Maybe the tavern is the inn for this place, for the grand hall, as it were. But I'm not too sure how to make that significant as the tavern, because there's no real signs or anything for that. I put all the gold in there. That'd be fantastic. I've got gold apparently. I didn't know that. No mithril though. Lots of other stuff. Some flax fibers. Just mental when it comes to flax fiber. That's awesome. But mostly, this is just to make homes for people. Because at the moment, everyone goes down to that little hole and it's just not great. It's really just not great. So yeah, let's make some homes. That's what we're going to do. Obviously though, we need to make these doors first. Well, these walls for doors. We need to make these walls first. And we also need to make these pathways. It looks like the pathways are just going to stay free wide, which makes sense because the doors are free wide. Merv right now is like going rah. Also, there's some skeletons here that I need to get rid of. Dispose of the... Oh, there's 2 skeletons there. Oh, there we go. He's gone. Anyone else? Doesn't look like it. Add some logs there. We also need to add some lamps. Well, it will help us in adding a bunch of lamps. That's what we're going to basically do there. First things first, really, is to get rid of the hall and just make this the hall for the time being. That makes sense. It feels like it makes sense anyway. And also this farm needs to be moved over here or something just slightly out of the way. Mostly because, I mean, like I said, we're moving the farm down here. God, it's just not safe down there. That's the only problem I've got with doing that. It needs to be inside. That's the real thing right now. So, I mean, maybe if I have it here and then maybe have a pathway going through the farm. That'll make a lot of sense. I'll just have to stick everything together instead of having these lines. Because I know you could do that. You can just make like sort of a weird multi-farm. It actually improves efficiency. So maybe I just go ahead and do that. Sounds like a good idea. So we will pause right now. We will decide the layout for the town using the dig commands. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to make the roads. Let's see. I'm going to have a road here. And that's going to connect to a building. Oh no, would that connect to a doorway? It looks like this would probably connect to a doorway here. That will go into this wall. Because I know this wall is hollow. So we can like store stuff in here and it'd be pretty great to do so. And also it look kind of cool. Maybe I make a stair and it's sort of... Oh, wait, no, because we do need to make another door here that goes up into this tower. So yeah, we could do that. That'd be pretty great. Maybe along here we can have some cool sort of nice looking stuff. And then here we can have like a home. I know it's a bit of a small space, but we got to use as much space as we possibly can. I'm not too sure how to really use it to its full potential, however. I feel like a door should be here. And I feel like the home should be like this big. That's a decent size, because we can use, like, we'll use these corners, obviously, and it will hit the sides of the walls. But I kind of like that effect. Obviously, the roof is going to look a little bit dodgy, but I'm not too sure I care too much. I think it will look kind of cool. It looked quite nice. Maybe if we use the space like that instead. And do this. I feel like that's a bit... that's better. I feel like that's much better. Unfortunately, I've got to try and make... Because this will be the foundation. This will be what the floor is. But outside of it will be where the walls are. Merv, you're too excited. Why? Why are you so excited? What was I going to do? What was I going to do? Right, so we're going to test where the walls are really going to be here. So if we make sure that this is the wall, like this outside bit, then we can just trim around it. Because we don't need that much space inside houses. We really don't. We can make really small houses. So like this. They'll have a doorway here. And the remaining bit around it will be the wall. Makes sense. It looks pretty cool. I feel like it might be a shed or something though instead. Like maybe a mini armory. I'm not too sure. Would we make a mini armory there? I just don't see the point. Like maybe instead it'll be where some of the tools are. Or something like that. We'll see what we can do about it. At the moment, I feel like it should be some sort of an allotment. Also, 1 second. Merv, what do you want? What? Well, I'm going to bring him over so that he stops panicking. Okay? What? Come here. Right. No, I'll let you go in the place. Hello? Hello? There we go. He's probably still going to make funny noises, but... I mean, it will be less annoying of him rattling around and stuff. Anyway. Right, so now we need to make a road going along here. Do we want to do this as well? I kind of do. Because then we can have a house here. Or something. Something can go there. Feels like... Yeah, a house can definitely go there. It can be... like that. Because it will be round here. Where the walls will be. I'm just thinking right now. How are we going to make this work? There, where it makes it look quite decent. the inside, like I said, excuse me. The inside, like I said, this is the floor, and the outside is going to be a wall. And I'm thinking I might have some sort of weird, sort of, what was it? Be foundation kind of, like sort of this sort of thing where it's going outside of the actual wall, just to sort of add an extra little layer of design. Sort of the same with this one as well, because I kind of want it to connect to the road, but not completely, so it looks like a flat surface, because that'll look really weird. Right, so we'll have that. And the door obviously has to go along here or along here. Merv has gone up there, apparently. How big is this? 12. So we can't have a middle bit, unfortunately. So we're going to have... I kind of feel like this should be a double room. And we can just put... See, this is why I was testing that, because that's what happens there. I mean, we can have it be a door with... we can have it be a house with 2 doors, I guess. Or what we could do... Oh, better idea. We can have it be a double-sized house, and this can be a staircase going up to the 2nd floor. That feels like a much better idea. And then maybe we could have a little bridge going to the 2nd floor of the carpentry, and that can be where another person's sort of main house is. That'd be fantastic. I like the idea of that. That sounds awesome. We're going to do something like that. That sounds really cool. Right. So now we've got this little area done. We'll leave this. This will be, like, we need the allotment done properly there. So what we'll do is that. There we are. So basically this can be, this, I don't know what this would be. Random courtyard sort of entrance kind of thing. Would probably have a tree there and a tree there. Maybe some flowers around it. I'm not too sure. Well, we're kind of flowers around it, but I'm not too sure. Can I plant bushes? That'd be pretty great. I could plant some bushes around it. That'd be... I'm sure I can. Decor. Yeah, hedge. Oh, nice. Yeah, we can have some hedges around here. Fortunately, we're restricted a little bit, but... We got hedge, then we got shrubbery. And then we got the statues, of course. Tree. We got a well. Need to put a well somewhere now that I think about it. Where would we put it? Like, we could put a well there, and then work around that. Maybe another one somewhere else. What is a well even for? The well is used to access groundwater via a bucket and rope. A village with a well should notice increased morale amongst its settlers. So it just increases morale. Right, okay. We also got a post banner right here, which is pretty great. Stone bench. Yeah, we're going to have a few of those sort of put around the place. And then we got... Pennant banner. What the hell's that for? Do we just like... Is this... Do we put a torch on this? Oh, wow, we could have put a torch on that. Now that I think about it. We'll see what we could do. I imagine those banners that's pretty interesting, actually. Could I put them under here? Ah, oh, that looks awesome. If we put them underneath that sort of buildings, use them as stabilizers instead of these. Yeah, that looks... Or maybe in the middle, because it will make a little bit more sense. But yeah, more decorative materials. Oh, a second. This is why I don't like Merv in there, in the clothes area, because he just starts ruining the clothes. Get out. You make funny noises. There are the noises he made. It's very, very funny. Right. Sorry, ladies and gentlemen. I'm trying to think. So we don't want it to be completely symmetrical, of course, and we want to remove this farm as well. We want to change it so it's over here. So what we're going to do, because we have a road right here, is we will have it going into this area. Because we're going to have some sort of door. We'll work around this bit here. I'm not too sure why this bit is hollow. Why this bit is up by 1 letter. It shouldn't be, but it is. We will just clear that out. There we are. We don't need to really work around all of it, just that bit. So let's see. What we basically did was went straight forward. So this bit can be symmetrical because it makes sense. So the wall is symmetrical. We may as well make the entrances symmetrical as well. I'm not too sure if I should make another one there just for looks and then maybe have something in this corner. I'm not too sure. I kind of like the idea of that. That looks pretty neat. So I'm going to do it. Can't remember how I did it. I'm sure it was like that with the 3 in the corner. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. I'm actually curious why this corner is different. Because this is going straight into it, isn't it? So we've got to work around that. What is it, Merv? What? What do you see? He's making loud noises. Bloody hell. That wall over there is done wrong. It shouldn't be going in that far. Why is it? This wall here needs to go straight that way. Because that's how this wall works. Well, there's another mistake that I found. How have I managed all this? I'm not too sure how I keep managing to screw it up in this way. This doesn't make any sense. Why would I think that'll look right? Anyway, I'm getting very angry with myself. Get rid of all that. Right, so yeah. The farmers... Oh my god. 1 second, ladies and gentlemen.